What's up everyone, my name is Alpha and today we're back with a very special video on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And today's challenge will be, can I beat Pokemon Brilliant or Shining Pearl? We're actually on Shining Pearl today. And can we beat Pokemon Shining Pearl Hardcore Nuzlocke with only fire type Pokemon? Very annoying challenge, because as you guys know, in Sinnoh there is not a lot of fire type Pokemon, regardless of the fact that they added like a few more in the national decks, and then the Grand Underground there is a total of four fire type Pokemon we can use in this Hardcore Nuzlocke, and we had to bend the rules a little bit for that, but it should be fine. If you guys do not know what a Hardcore Nuzlocke is, it's a Nuzlocke but a little harder. So we take the base of a Nuzlocke where you can only find a Pokemon in each route, just permadeath and all that, and we put it hardcore mode, or you can't switch out a Pokemon. After you beat another Pokemon, you have to play on a certain level cap at the bottom left, as you can see, and also there is no items inside a battle, so pretty difficult as you guys can imagine. But the fun part is every single Pokemon will be nicknamed after you guys in the comments. So here are the nicknames I picked out for this challenge video. If you guys want to be nicknamed after a Pokemon in my future challenge videos, just drop it in the comments and hopefully I'll pick yours. If you guys like the layout, I really like the simple layout. I kind of like the layout, but like other people have like more extravagant layouts, which I can't really do, but I just like the simple layouts like this. I feel like it looks nice. But if you guys want more extravagant layouts, I just go pay someone for it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, to be enough, let's start off the challenge with our starter. Now, our starter Pokemon will be obviously Piplup, because it's the fire type. I wonder how many people got annoyed with that. We're going to start off our adventure with Chimchar, and Chimchar is going to be a big help. He's gonna be the carry, yes. So we're going to start off the game trying to train him up all the way to level 14, which is going to be the first level cap of the game, but also a beneficial point because we also learn Power Punch with it, and we also evolve at level 14, which is one of the only starters that evolve at an earlier level. Some starters evolve later. With the original Kanto starters, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. Blastoise, Charizard, same evolution levels. Venusaur evolves later into an Ivysaur, but then earlier to a Venusaur. And then I'm like, why did they do that specifically for that? They had different evolution levels for Generation 2, Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Meganium, and then from there on they kind of just left it the same. Everyone has the same levels. And then randomly in Sinnoh, Chimchar evolves to Monferno earlier. Was that to help against Rourke? Is that it? Because then they kind of just stopped with that. It's kind of funny, but anyways, I'm rambling. From there, we're going to face off against Rourke. Rourke's going to be the first gym leader in the game, and he's also going to be the rock type gym leader. We're going to start a battle against him using our Monferno, obviously. We're going to Power Punch into his Geodude, which will defense curl, so basically doing nothing. So I'm able to two-shot him, knock him out using my Monferno, and we're able to knock out his Geodude. He's going to switch out into his Onix next. I'm able to Power Punch him in the face. He's going to end up rock throwing me. I survive it easily. I'm able to Power Punch once again to finish him off. And finally, his Craniodose. He should have had a shield on. I don't know why they didn't give him a shield on, because he has Craniodose. I guess his dad Byron, has a Bastiodon, but I feel like they could have had, I don't know, he could have definitely had a shield on too. I don't know. I guess they want to make his dad more important, but it's okay. We beat Rourke, finish him off. Pause. From there though, we're gonna go into the Grand Underground, which we're gonna face off against the Magby down here. Magby's only found in Shiny Pearl, so I had to go out and buy myself a whole new different game called Pokemon Shining Pearl, which is the same thing as Brilliant Diamond, just with certain Pokemons not added in. So that's why I had to go out, and this is why it took forever. I wanted to do this a little bit earlier, then realized Shining Pearl has the fire type Pokemon that I needed to get. So I decided to go out and catch myself a Magby in the Grand Underground before the second gym, of course. Now, actually, interesting enough, this Magby has Thunder Punch as an egg move, which is amazing. So we can catch this Magby in the Lava Surface Cavern. We can go by locations in the Grand Underground and not a whole Grand Underground thing. So we have other Pokemon we can catch later on as we catch ourselves a Magby and then face off against Gardenia. Gardenia is going to be the grass type gym leader in the game, also the second gym leader. We're going to start the battle against her using our Monferno. We didn't update the layout where it has Magby, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not shaming it. We're going to Power Punch into the Cherubi, and we're going to be able to two-shot it as it safeguards up, so the battle is over. Knock it out. As he's going to switch out into her Turtwig, I'm able to Flame Wheel into it and knock it out in one shot. And then her final Pokemon will be a Roserade, and Roserade, regardless of whatever it does, I'm able to knock it out. It's going to Stun Spore me, break through it, Flame Wheel, and knock it out in one shot. And we beat Gardenia the fastest turns possible. Next up, we're gonna face out against Jupiter. Barely beat her. Actually, not barely. We actually beat her convincingly for once. And then we're going to head into the route right next to the cycling road, where we're going to encounter ourselves a Ponyta. Our third fire types, 3 out of 4 so far. Catch ourselves a Ponyta and then head into the Grand Underground once again, where we're going to head into the Spacious Cavern. I think that's what it's called. Once we head into a Spacious Cavern, we're going to go into an encounter against a Houndoom. We're going to catch ourselves a Houndoom as our 4th and final fire type Pokemon. And from there, we're not going to leave the Grand Underground just yet. We're going to go into the Grand Underground. We're going to go into the Lava Surface Caves once again. We're going to try to find ourselves a Magby once again. We caught ourselves an Absol. Absol's not going to be on my team. I want you guys to realize that. Absol's not on my team. He just has an ability, Super Luck, which helps me find possibly the hardest thing to ever find. I spent 2 hours looking for a Magmarizer with WoW Magbies. It's a 5% chance. It's supposed to be 20% chance if you have Super Luck as the first Pokemon. And it still took 2 hours. So if I didn't have this Absol in front, obviously it would have been more difficult. So once I find the Magby, I switch out into my own Magby, which has Thief, and I'm able to Thief it down, get ourselves a Magmarizer, which we could finally use later on. Luckily for us, it did not knock us out using Cross Chop, so that could have been really dangerous. From there, we're able to move on from the story. We're able to 1v1 this Gyarados in the rain. Our fire type team beat this Gyarados in the rain. Who would have thought? Monferno is a carry. It's a cheat code out here. But from there though, I'm going to be very conscious of what my levels are, because I need all my Pokemon for the next 2 gyms, which is going to be against Maylene and obviously Crash Your Wake, which have the same exact level cap. So I can't level up past level 30 for either one of them. So I got to be conscious of them. I got to keep Ponyta and Magby as Pokemons I could use against random trainers. Keep my Monferno under level 31. So we're going to go into Maylene's gym next. We're going to start the battle against Maylene using obviously our Monferno. Our team is a little depleted because I'm not going to rely on anyone else. We're going to phase out against the Magnetype. We're going to start the battle using Swords Dance up against the Magnetype. And then it's going to Light Screen. So that's my chance to Flame Wheel, knock out the Magnetype. And then she's going to switch out to her Machoke. I know for sure, since there's other Machokes in the gym, that I can still outspeed the Machoke even though I have a -1 speed. So I'm going to Swords Dance up in front of the Machoke. I'm going to take a Bulldoze. I don't think I'm in Blaze range. It looks like Blaze range. I'm not too sure. I can't really see while I'm commentating. But I'm able to Flame Wheel, knock out the Machoke in one shot. You can switch out to a Lucario next. With +4, I'm able to Mach Punch and knock out the Lucario in one shot. And we beat Maylene, and we don't go past level 30 as well. That's very important in that. And after that, our next priority is going to be evolving our Magby into a Magmar, and then trading that Magmar to evolve it into a Magmortar. Shout out Nick for helping me once again. You're the best. Anyways, from there, we're also not going to just leave just yet. We're going to go into the Veilstone department store. We're going to teach ourselves Thunderbolt for the Gyarados, and also teach ourselves Solar Beam for everything else. Why do I want a 2-turn move with a fire type team? It's actually going to work out because we're going to go out and get ourselves this TM over here for Sunny Day. So Sunny Day is going to be very useful, as I'm able to weaken down water moves and also power up Solar Beam, so I don't need a charge at all. So I'm going to face off against Crash Your Wake. To start the battle against Crash Your Wake, we're going to start the battle using our Magmar. We're going to have a Citrus Berry on it just in case. On our first turn, we're going to Sunny Day just to start off with. It's going to crunch me down. Luckily, he has no defense drops, and I'm able to Thunderbolt, knock out the Gyarados in one shot. Get my HP back up from the half HP, because Brian could kill me still. And then Quagsire comes out next. I'm obviously going to outspeed it. Solar Beam will knock it out in one shot. And then finally, his last Pokemon will be a Floatzel. He's going to end up biting me for no reason, but I'm able to Solar Beam, one-shot him in the sun, and knock him out. So we beat Crash Your Wake. I'm actually very, very happy about how this turned out, because Crash Your Wake was the biggest scare in my mind. I was like, how can I beat the Floatzel? I can't beat the Floatzel. I can't even beat the Gyarados. Luckily, Magmortar has some of the deepest move pool I can use, so that's pretty lucky of me. From there though, we're gonna head into the Foggy route. I did miss the HM for defog. That's my bad, but you can't blame me for this. This entire screen is completely fogged up. I cannot see a single thing. I don't know how to move out. Look, I got lost and I started pressing the home button. And then though, from there, we can finally head into the next gym once we're out of the fog. We're gonna head into Fantina's gym. Fantina's gonna be the ghost type gym leader of the game. And of course, we're gonna start the battle against her using our Houndoom. Finally, Houndoom can do something. Houndoom's gonna start the battle against Drifloon. We're gonna bite down the Drifloon. Luckily enough, it actually gets flinched, so we get another one for free. It's gonna aftermath me, then it's gonna go down. But we did a pretty good job against it. Next up, she's gonna switch out to her Gengar. I'm able to beat her up. That came off wrong. but I'm able to beat down the Gengar. I'm gonna break her Cobra Berry, which weakens dark type moves, and then knock it down to really low HP. It's gonna sludge bomb me, and then unfortunately I'm gonna hit myself in confusion as well. So I decided to switch out to my Magmortar. I take any hits because it's a special defense tank apparently. I get confused, I break out of confusion, Flamethrower would knock out the Gengar, which is amazing. Then she's gonna switch out to her Mismagius, her ace. Luckily I get some hits off against the Mismagius and burn it, and eventually will knock her out using Flamethrower, and we're able to beat Fantina, the 5th gym leader of the game, which is amazing. From there though, we're gonna head into Cantilever City. We're gonna face off against our rival Barry. Nothing too much here to do. We're gonna beat down Barry and then head into the next gym against Byron. Now in the gym I was sweeping everything. It was pretty easy until we actually got into the fight against Byron himself. Byron's gonna start the battle against us using his Bronzor. I started the battle using my Infernape. Infernape is going to Flame Wheel, not one-shot the Bronzor at all, and I was like kind of embarrassed. So I was like, what do I do here? I switched out into my Houndoom next. Houndoom is going to take anything the Bronzor can have at me, so I'm going to waste some turns. Switch out into my Ponyta real quick after that. Now I want to Flame Charge, knock out the Bronzor because I don't want it to set up another Trick Room obviously. 4 turns has passed at this, and the Trick Room will be disappeared. Now unfortunately though, Steelix comes out as his next Pokemon. I could have any Pokemon in the back deal with it, but it does also have Sturdy as an ability, so I have to be very careful. I'm going to Flame Wheel, break his Sturdy, do some chip damage, and then sacrifice my Ponyta. I know, it's a sad feeling, but sacrifices have to be made. Switch out into my Magmortar. So one of my 4 Pokemon are just dead, so it's kind of embarrassing. So it's not looking great for us. I'm able to Flamethrower and knock out the Steelix and put it down. Next up, you can switch out to his Bastiodon. I know Bastiodon does have Earthquake and Stone Edge, so I gotta be very careful of how I approach this. I want to break his Sturdy first. I know I can take any hits from him, so I'm gonna Flamethrower him. Maybe get a burn. Do not get a burn though, but take a Stone Edge pretty well. And I can switch out into my Infernape next. Infernape can easily put him down. Take a Stone Edge easily with a crit, and I'm able to close combat, knock out the Bastiodon, and finish off against Byron. Fortunately, he obviously knocks me out, so I'm down a Pokemon. From there though, we're gonna face off against Saturn and Mars. Clear through this very easily. My Infernape is a hard carry, and then we can head into the snowy route where we got into a few troubles. Luckily, Magmortar is a boss and can deal with any water types with type coverage, with his Thunderbolt type coverage and ground type Pokemon, which is very impressive. Next up, we're gonna head into Snowpoint City's gym and actually do the puzzles for once, and then face off against Candace. Candace is going to be the Ice type gym leader of the game. We're gonna start the battle against her using our Infernape. Infernape is just gonna Flame Wheel with the Stover, knock him out easily. It is an ice gym, so I don't think too much planning ahead was needed. Flame Wheel will knock out the Sneasel in one shot. He's gonna switch out to his Medicham next. I'm able to Flame Wheel it, put him down to red HP, and then he's getting bulk up for some reason. So I'm able to Flame Wheel once again, knock him out. And then finally, her last Pokemon will be an Abomasnow. I outspeed it, and Flame Wheel will knock her out. She should have had Megas. If she had Megas, it would have been maybe a little harder. I don't know. But I feel like they should bring Megas back in the game. I know it's a random tangent, but they should really bring Megas back in the game. Like, I don't know why they just completely got rid of it. Next up, we're going to head into the Team Galactic headquarters. At this point, I'm just going to clear through all of it. Get the rare candies for us, because we're going to need it at the end of the game. And then face off against Cyrus, which we actually completely destroy with our Infernape, which is amazing. Good signs for us. And after that, we're going to head into the Spear Pillar. We're going to go through Mount Coronet first, clear through all the Team Galactic runs here, get some levels. We're at a pretty decent level, 46, 47-ish, as we face off against Mars and Jupiter, where our Magmortar destroys everything. Thank you for Magmortar. This is my first time using Magmortar. I'm actually very happy of how I used it, and you know, got some quality clips from it. It's really amazing. But unfortunately, after we beat Mars and Jupiter, we gotta face out against Cyrus straight off the bat. So Cyrus can get angry and face off against us at the top of Spear Pillar. He's gonna start the battle using his Honchkrow against me. I'm gonna start off using my Magmortar. I'm gonna Thunderbolt it, put him down to low HP. He's getting, unfortunately, Night Slash crit me, and I'm at low HP at this point. But I'm just gonna try to put him down. I'll use up all his healing items, and so I can switch out into my Houndoom next. I'm gonna Flamethrower him, knock him out, and then he can switch out to his Gyarados, which is what I wanted. I wanted to Sludge Bomb poison him to do some damage. I thought Sludge Bomb would do some more damage. I'm not gonna lie, it let me down. So Earthquake would knock me out, and I'm like, ugh, this is not good. I switched out into my Magmortar. He has Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, he has a Wakan Berry, which weakens electric moves. So at this point, he's gonna crunch me and knock out my Magmortar. I get a Flame Body on him, but that's another death for me. So at this point, it's only my Infernape, and I have to get through everything else. So I'm going to Rock Tomb, knock out his Gyarados, and his final Pokemon will be, unfortunately, a Weavile. He's gonna outplay me. I thought I could get a Flame War off against him, but it didn't work. He's gonna knock me out using a Dig into an Aerial Ace, and that is the end of the challenge. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the end. We didn't make it to the last gym. I should have done the glitch where I skipped Cyrus. Maybe I would have had a better shot, but maybe for next time. Maybe we should skip Cyrus for the next time, but that is the end of the challenge. Unfortunately, we did not make it that far. We made it pretty far, actually. I thought we were going to be stuck at Pasteur City. We didn't, though. We had pretty good luck into the very end, which unfortunately we bottled and we messed up. And I don't know. I don't think we had a good enough team. We just should have just skipped Mount Coronet in total and just went to Sunny Shore City. But that is how the challenge played out. Unfortunately, though, we did not make it. So I want to say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys can, please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and subscribe if you guys are not already. It will greatly help my channel. And I'm going to start live streaming soon because Legend of Arceus is coming out in a couple days. So can't wait for that. Hope you guys will come out to the stream, of course. And anyways, my name is Ben Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.